For this car, we don't accelerate straight away. Or at all, apparently. That's terrible. Why does it take like 7 seconds to go? I'm gonna, for the next one, I'm gonna actually just pinpoint when I say when I've accelerated. Alright, so in 4.0, before all the cars got nerfed, this was one of the best cars in the game, especially for this track, because it was just so fast. Obviously everything's been nerfed now, so we'll see. It is still nice and fast. It's got great control. It doesn't seem to be self-correcting at all. It's driving so smoothly. Watch me lose control now. No, there's just so much grip. It just sticks to the track. It's not sliding all over the place. Even the Maniac cars did that, considering they're supposed to be grip cars. But this one, not interested. It's got a decent speed to it too. It's just a beautiful car all round. Ooh. It's very cruisy. It doesn't feel like it's going too fast, but it doesn't feel like it's going slow either. Alright, we can lose control of it if we do dumb things. But that's fine. Just so... I like that it sounds like a silencer because it's just, it really is just silent. Alright, spinning out is not just possible, it's quite easy to do. So don't turn it too much. So it doesn't like shorter turns or tighter turns. Ooh. Ah, come on. That was like the first time I've ever gotten past that first one without hitting it. Oh well. Ramp it. Yeah, baby. It was terrible. But yeah, this car is just a really nice drive so far. The reason I've been looking forward to the silencers is purely because they are kind of like this. Now, the best thing that silencers have that no other kind of car has is we can just do this. Now we've landed upright. Let's go for the easy path. We don't need the easy path in this car, in my opinion, but we're going to take it. And then we can just go, whoop. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle. Just all round, great vehicle. I've got to conserve some of this nitrox, but you know I won't. It's a typical thing in my videos, got to conserve nitrox. Did I use one there? That's crazy. I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying that much attention. But that's fine, this car has been nice. It's actually doing a decent time on this track too. It could do this track in 4 minutes before every car got nerfed. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes here. Could this be a sub 5? It could. With the light speed charger, you could easily do this in under 5 minutes in this car, which still makes this a 5-minute realm. That's not a problem. I just kind of missed that it was a 4-minute realm before. Feels like this path isn't ending. Come on, we need to get a little bit of speed in there. It's not. This isn't going to be a 5-minute run, but that's okay. As I said, light speed charger would be necessary, and probably not spinning out multiple times. Oh no! It's got a bit of what do we call this? Baseline syndrome, where it gets on its roof, and that's kind of the end of it. I'm sorry. This is important. Where did these skid marks come from? Please tell me where they came from. That's some quality right there. Alright, let's see if we can get through these. This car has just been great. It's been absolute joy to drive thus far. And here we go. We're coming to a complete stop because we're out of nitrox. That was purely because we got knocked over. I'm not even on the controller. Started reversing. I guess it's not now. But, oh well. Good try. I'm going to accelerate at 18 seconds, so now. And it decides to go at 20 seconds. It takes it 2 seconds to even start accelerating. And then another 2 seconds to actually move. Oh my god. That is abysmal. And it's light. That'll do. Now that I know that glass panel's there, it's great. Alright. Let's give it a run of the water realm. So far, the car has got very few faults, which is great. I know it was a terrible time on that last one. I didn't even finish the last one, pipeline, but otherwise, their car has few faults. Ooh. It's just driving very nicely. It's got great grip. It is a little stiff to steer, which isn't the end of the world. It's just something to be aware of. I love being able to do that when you don't want to catch air. You can just grab the track. Ooh, okay. Drifting, this might not be invalid. We will see. This is the more drifty section of the track anyway. But you kind of don't need to. It's just glued to the track. It is such a beautiful car to drive. In almost every way. Unfortunately, it does have those faults, but we'll come to those later. Beautiful driving all round. Oh, that drift, like, I got a bit scared, but that wasn't out of my control. That was, but that was more my fault than anything else. I wouldn't blame the car for that one. We made it to the end anyway. Still, this car is fast, it handles well. I'm a fan. I'm actually going to start testing this one early and just see what sort of delay it's got. At 10 seconds, I will accelerate. It doesn't even move for a few seconds here. Like, that's abysmal. It's got like a 3-second delay before the car even starts to roll, and even then it's not fast. It is a slow roll. Terrible car. Now I've got resets going into the cliffside, which is great. I'm a genius, honestly. Let's see what the downforce is like. It should be good in this vehicle. Oh, it's okay, I guess. Yeah, it could be better. Can we just do this? Okay. Over. Roll! can't see. Sometimes I even surprise myself. Yeah, so this thing's a bitch when you flip it over, which is a real drag. But generally, if you roll a car and it land on your roof like that, you've probably ruined any speed run. Abysmal. Just the fact that it's so easy to lose. Right, this time we're gonna just not test the downforce. You can just magnet yourself into downforce with these cars, which is great. It can just maintain really good speed through here. It's not swerving out of control or trying to throw me off the loop. It's beautiful. So many. Oh. Alright, it's a little too fast for its own good for that corner, but, you know, just don't drive it fast. It's fine, man. Just take your finger off the accelerator, 5-head. Which is probably the best bit of information I can give to anyone learning this game and having trouble. Physics Y. Physics. That was painstaking. Accelerate! Piece of shit. See, even the song is telling this garbage vehicle to accelerate. I just want to get it to the drift section. Is that such a burden? Is that so hard to ask? Right. Ramp bad. Magnet's good. Ramp bad. That was some clown shit right there. I'm going to just take it real easy and just get to the drift section. I'm tempted to even do cuts, but that's not really taking it easy. I'll see how this goes in the tight drifts where you are pretty much able to drift almost any vehicle. Which almost starts from here. We'll see. It just didn't want to. Alright. Let's try that again. With less depth, please. Alright, I'm trying again. That wasn't really much of a drift, but I did kind of brake in the middle of it. It's not a drift vehicle. Is there a track here? Accelerate, please. And there's the freeze. Alright, so there's a lot of issues with this car. Let's start from the top. Acceleration is abysmal. You hit the accelerator and the car just sits there and waits for a few seconds before it even recognizes the input. That's abysmal. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Handles, amazing. Speed, amazing. When it lands on its roof, it cannot get back on its wheels without using like 500 odd nitrox. Terrible. Overall, I would say it's a bad car purely for the fact that you need your nitrox to get it to move. It has no ability to drift. It turns very stiff. It's great on tracks with long corners. Like Water Realm, great, beautiful car. Pipeline, also decently good car. The magnets are amazing. The magnets are a massive boost for all the Silencer cars, but shouldn't really be part of their review just because they have them. It's just an ability. Car is mostly good, but unfortunately, in terms of trying to speedrun anything, especially like Ultimate Race, the issue of landing on its roof and ending your run, and the issue of taking a few seconds to move when Ultimate Race every single track starts you at 0. Terrible, terrible. Do not Ultimate Race with this thing, unfortunately. It is fast. I'll give it that much. It is fast and handles relatively well. It's just that its glaring faults are unfortunately just too big as cons.